Welcome to the show. Come on in, take a seat. Turn it up a little louder, feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Stories, laughs, and voices you already know. Plus a few surprise friends stealing scenes in every episode. So hit play, let it roll, let the good times flow. Big ideas, special guest stars. Welcome to a show. Welcome to a show.
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Paul Baum. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say that every time, but it's true. And I think if I was to ever have another host on the show, it's understandable to differentiate who's who. Because if I have a host say Red on the show, right, and he's the host of the show, I'd be like, all right, here's how you open. Here's what you do. You play this. You play this. You say this, and then you just go on. You ramble about your stuff. You ramble about what happened. You ramble. You tell random stories. And I think that's what's the biggest thing about this podcast is because every time I start, and I think I've done it every time I open this podcast. It's been like, hey guys, you know, I'm the host, Paul Baum or whatever. That's how it's been every time, and I've done that for years, or I guess not years. I've done this every single episode. So if I was to ever have a different host, say like I said, Red on the show, I'd be like, he'd start up the show, the theme would go, and then he'd be like, oh, "Hey guys, I'm your host, Red." It's like I want I want to and announce who they are before they start speaking and whatnot. So you guys, because me and Red, I've been told that me and Red are like brothers, and the only reason that is because we look alike, somewhat. We look alike. We sound alike. We act like brothers. It's just how it is. So today we're going to go. Obviously, we're going to go back to the 16th, last Thursday. Now, this episode obviously is coming out on Friday. Um, well, I mean, obviously it came out today, but when I'm recording this episode, it is Thursday the 23rd. So let's go back to last Thursday and talk about my wisdom surgery. Now, they didn't just do wisdom teeth, they also put a crown on. They basically gave me metal teeth, is what they did. So there's, I think, one normal tooth, and then it's like the back row. So hold on. So it's like there's one normal tooth here, right here, and then there's like silver all the way back. I don't know how far back it goes, but it's also here. One normal and then silver. And yeah. So, clearly, you know. So, um as far as that goes, I do remember everything, and I'm gonna go over the events. So we got there because I remember recording a video and going to bed early, so I could get up at 7. I went to bed at 7 and woke up. Um, and I got up, and I remember we went to the thing, and I'll when I get done, I couldn't get the special guest that I was wanting to get on here. I can't seem to get them on the show. I've been trying to get them on the show for a while now, and I still can't. I still can't. But whatever. It will be maybe season 3 when I get them on the show. So, now I do remember going, and I was scared that I was scared of the IV. I hate needles. Now, when I was in school, which is really weird, because when I was in school, I would donate blood, and they had like the huge needles, and I was fine with those. Maybe it was because I was in school and whatnot, and I didn't want to look like a wimp. But I I donated blood and whatnot, and yeah, so I donated blood and whatnot, and so yeah, so um, but we went in. They put an IV in my arm, and obviously they ran, I think, tests, like, or I guess they ran tests, obviously, but they ran. I don't know what they ran actually. What did they do? What did they do? I don't remember what they did. I don't think they ran tests. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a week ago. Do you expect me to remember things a week ago? Well, I guess I remember the septic tank incident. that the septic tank incident is burned into my memory. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back to season 1, watch the last episode of season 1. It will explain the whole septic tank fiasco and whatnot. So yeah, we got there, and I obviously checked myself in because I'm an adult. They took us back to a room. My dad didn't come with us. I think he went back out to the car. Um, but the two people who went in with me, which you'll probably see them. The one guy who was recording, and then the person. So you'll see them in a video here in a minute. But I remember going in, and I remember asking for a blimp, and I think a parade of 1,000 cars, like after the surgery. They did not give me my blimp, nor did they give me my parade. I'm not. I'm not. On second thought, I didn't. I don't technically want the parade, but I do want the blimp. And they did not give me my blimp, and I wanted my blimp, and they did not give it to me, which I'm really sad about. But they did not give me my blimp, so they said they would work on it, and they did not work on it, and they lied to me. The doctors lied to me. But then like they left the room for a few minutes after the IV was, and then they came back and they wheeled me down the hall. And then I think I went in and went under at like 10, maybe 9 when I went in, and I think I went under at 9. Um and then I woke up, I think, at 12:46 to a nurse waking me up. I asked her what time it was, and obviously I'm still, and I asked what time it was, and she told me. She was like 12:46. She gave me I don't know how I did this. She gave me a popsicle. I don't know how I ate it, because you're not supposed to have solid food for like from the time you get out of surgery to I don't remember when. You're not supposed to have solid food. And I think you're supposed to return to a normal diet in like 7 to 10 days. Today is technically day 6. Yesterday technically was day 5. Don't know what happened. But I slowly started being able to eat. I did have chicken, like boneless chicken wings today, and it was kind of hard to eat them, but also, now, one thing that my dad said was that I could get dry socket, and they gave me like a cup with straw, but they also gave me orange sherbet ice cream, and obviously I had to be fed I had to be fed because it felt like, I'm not gonna lie, it felt like my arms were jelly. And I'm gonna pull up that video right now, so hold on. Let me go in here. And now this is after surgery. This was after surgery. Okay. So this is not a nurse. Let me pull it up in bigger screen so you guys can see it. Hi guys, hello to the ether, wherever I may be going. So, I don't remember saying any of these things. I'm getting fed orange sherbet. Yeah, I could not move my arms half the time. So I had to be fed orange sherbet. I think we tried. You see how she had to move my arm? I don't think, I could barely move it. It felt like I could move it, but I don't think I could. So, yeah. This is, they gave me a straw. Now, the problem is this table was here where the orange sherbet and my cup of water were. Mind you, ice cold water. Oh, that took away some of the pain. The orange sherbet also took away the pain. Okay, shut up. Thank you. Anyway. Sorry, my alarm went off. It's 1 a.m. So yeah, this is basically, I don't remember saying any of these things. Going. I'm getting fed orange sherbet.
You want another bite?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do you want another bite? Because I don't remember saying any of these things. And that's what's funny about it. Is because I was so, the anesthesia really messed me up, and I don't remember saying any of these things. And it was kind of one of those things where it was like I was kind of there, but kind of not. You see those videos of like funny anesthesia, like what anesthesia can do to people. And I thought I was gonna say some crazy shit. I was somewhat conscious, but not aware of what I was saying. If that makes sense. I was there, but I wasn't. If that makes any sense. And I do have now. They wheeled me out in a wheelchair after this whole incident here, and they took me because here. Hold on, let me pull up my YouTube video. They did take me, and they put me. They put me in. They helped me in the truck. Mind you, I didn't have my shoes on. I didn't have my shoes on. I think I only had my socks on when I got in the truck. So I mean, Also, it did start raining sometime after. Sometime after. Okay. Now, this video, which this video right here, this video. Hold on. Okay. Me. Hold on. Hold on. This video right here was So surgery went well. I also got crowns. Yeah, you can see better.
Use teeth care.
I don't know if any other teeth, but
My other side.
yeah, surgery went well.
Now, you can hear how, like, I sounded kind of drunk here.
Hey guys.
I made a video about this.
So surgery went well.
Now, I did get some nice comments here. Well, technically. Kanjana said, basically just sent the dead symbol. Patrick said, yowzers. Stranger Things fan said, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. So, really, in all reality, it did kind of go well. And then there was that one point at which I went to bed after eating dinner. I went to bed, and then I woke up the next morning with undescribable amount of pain, and my cheeks were swollen, and I mean, you could probably like tell they may have looked swollen in that video, but they were really swollen the next day. And, you know, it was one of those things where I took pills and I went back to sleep. But yeah, it was one of those things where I had, and mind you, they did send a prescription home of ibuprofen, but we didn't go to Walmart. We can you the fuck are you doing? Don't fucking ring again. No. Dismiss. Jesus. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. What are you doing? Stop it. Jesus. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what is going on there. But yeah, they put me um they put me on the anesthesia. I got out. I don't remember saying anything that I said in that video. I do remember maybe it was that next day. I do remember going to uh Dollar General and getting some stuff so I could like actually eat. One thing of which was ramen, cottage cheese. Um I got yogurt too. Um Now, mind you, when I was in the Frasers, I don't know if this was the day after or it was the second day, but I think it was the second day. And I got mind you, I looked rough probably. I was grabbing sorry about that guys. Um but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, they put me on the anesthesia. I don't remember saying anything. Oh, we were at Dollar General, and I looked probably miserable, and I maybe was miserable. I may have looked miserable, but I probably wasn't. Actually, I was. I'm miserable. I'm technically still a little bit miserable because I can't eat some things that I want to eat, and it hurts to eat them even still. And like, I want to eat solid foods, but I'm scared that if I try to eat solid foods, that it's gonna hurt. I mean, like I said, I ate boneless wings today for dinner, and I mean, somewhat, yeah, it did hurt, but I don't think to the degree that I was expecting it to. To the degree I was expecting it. So, yeah. Um, as for it's been like 5 days now. Like always, well, like last time that I did this, like a medical episode where I went to the hospital. This I actually have papers again from the hospital. So hold on, let me go grab those. All right, I have a packet here of list of instructions. So let me show you guys. All right, let me read these to you. Let me read this to you. Although on camera. All right. Vital signs. BP 142 over 93. Pulse is 96. My temperature was 97.2. Respiration is 8. Um, I'm short, 5'5". Yeah. Um. Yeah. So here is. All right. Well, it's just medicines and stuff and vaccines that I've gotten, so this probably isn't. Here's alert allergens. Um, Here, okay, so instructions here. Okay, Dr. Smith's post-op orders. If you are urged to follow carefully the following instructions regarding anesthesia. If you had general or local anesthesia with sedation, please pay particular attention to the following instructions. Do not drink alcoholic beverages, including beer, for 24 hours. Alcohol enhances the effects of anesthesia and sedation. Do not drive a motor vehicle, operate machinery or power tools for 24 hours. If a child, no bicycle riding, skateboarding, gym sets, etc. for 24 hours. I wonder if I could do hoverboard. Like, not stand on the hoverboard. I have a hoverboard cart, but just like, you know what I mean? Do not make any important decision or sign important papers for 24 hours. You may experience lightheadedness, dizziness, and sleepiness following surgery. Please do not stay alone. Please do not stay alone. A responsible adult should be with you for this 24-hour period. And that was all four. Number 5, rest at home with moderate activity is tolerated. It may not be necessary to go to bed, however, it is important to rest for 24 hours following general anesthesia. I think I did have a bit of sleep. Like, I came home, and I laid on the couch, and I laid there, and I think I took a little bit of a nap on the couch. The couch is really uncomfortable. I still lay on it, though. I can't really see. Uh, Number 6, progress slowly to regular diet unless your physician physician has instructed you otherwise. Start with liquids, uh, such as soft drinks, then soup and crackers, gradually working up to solid foods. Didn't do that. It's probably bad that I'm starting with solid foods. I think it was said that I needed to do. Let's actually see. I have a phone. Let's see here. Um. Oh. 5 to 7 days after wisdom teeth removal, full normal eating can usually resume after 7 to 14 days once pain and swelling subside. It has not subsided. It still is. It still is painful. Um, I don't know. Um, Number 7, certain anesthetics and pain medications may produce nausea and vomiting in certain individuals. If nausea becomes a problem at home, call your physician. In the meantime, rest and sleep on your side. On your side. On your side. On your side. In the meantime, rest and sleep on your side. I do sleep on my side, but I also do the other side. To avoid accidentally inhaling material that may wait, what? Rest and sleep on your side to avoid inhaling material that you may vomit. What? What material? What? Hold on. No, I'm not joking, guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't know how much you guys can see of this. Yeah, you guys can't. I can't see it. But yeah, it literally says rest and sleep on your side to avoid accidentally inhaling material that you may vomit. What the hell? I don't know, guys. A representative from the same day surgery department you may call you by telephone next day after surgery. Do not be alarmed. This is a routine call to find out how you're progressing after your surgery. If your physician ordered pain medications, please take it as directed. Do not drive a motor vehicle, operate machinery, or operate power tools while on this medicine. And I think I have the bottle somewhere around here. I don't see it though. So yeah, so yeah, um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I still have the bottle somewhere. It may be. It may have fallen on the floor. Which I don't see it though. So it's around here somewhere probably. Where is it on the table? I don't see it. Like I said, I don't see it on the floor. So it has to be on. Well, it could be on the floor. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. Oh no, it's over there. I see it. So obviously, obviously, this is take one tablet in my mouth for 3 times a day for 3 days. It was not enough. I am still having the pain. Not as bad as it is. I do wake up. I think I do wake up with pain. Um, the quantity of this was 10. It was not enough. They should have sent more. But no. I mean, but each their own, I guess. So I'm gonna try to get our first caller on. I'm gonna try to get my first caller on air. So hold on. Our first guest on air. Alright, they didn't answer, but our second caller should answer. Alright, he didn't answer either. And, that's fine. But, like I said, it really. I really do want that blimp still. They promised the blimp. Anyway, but yeah, about the pain, it still hurts. It doesn't hurt as bad. It hurts pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it should be. And if I kind of tap the teeth, pain somewhat goes away. But they did a lot more than just. They did a lot more than just taking out the wisdom teeth. And, yeah. But, you know. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this episode of the podcast. I will see you guys next time. In a hopefully season, or I guess not in season 3. We haven't got to that point yet. I at least want to make some more episodes of season 2 before we get to season 3. So, yeah. Alright. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Alright. See you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.